Azarath and Noisy R6 for all becoming members of the channel. What's going on, guys? It's CCA, and today we are playing some more Clash Royale. So yesterday I did a video on the Skeleton Barrel evolution, used it in my favorite deck in the entire game right now, not only just with the Skelly Barrel evolution, but in the game. I've been loving it on top ladder. It's been a great time. But today we're going to be using the Spirit Empress, the other new card that was added into the game just days ago. And I'm going to be trying it in every single deck type that I can think of, that I think it would either work well in or would just be kind of fun to run in. And to start us off, we're trying it in Siege, Mortar to be exact. I mean, I'm a Mortar player by trade, guys. I mean, you had to at least expect me to try it out in a deck like this. We've got a pretty classic deck here, like a pretty classic Mortar deck. I'm actually going to pop the Cannoneer in here, but the Spirit Empress is going to be used in here in place for maybe like a knight or something, or I don't know. It's just kind of in this deck. I'm going to see how it works. Interested to see what you guys think of the Spirit Empress. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Honestly, I've used it a decent amount. This is actually my second time recording this video. Let me just make sure. Yes, my mic actually is on this time. First time I recorded this, my mic was accidentally muted, so that was pretty devastating. But yeah, after using the Spirit Empress like a pretty decent amount, honestly, I don't really think it's all that bad. Like, I think I thought it was a little bit worse when I first started trying it out, honestly, but after using it a little bit, I don't think it really is all that bad. It is a little bit clunky. I feel like at the moment, like, oh, actually this could be some decent, no, it just poisons, but the miner will get us a little bit of damage at least. But yeah, it is a little bit clunky. Like, I think the DPS that this card has might be a little bit low. Like, it has really solid, like, single target damage. However, I do think they maybe need to, like, increase the speed at which it shoots. You know what I mean? Like, at the moment, it is shooting a little bit slow. Let's just go in with a miner here. We got the Spirit Empress. We've got the Ice Wizard. He does go in for a Goblin Hut, but that Spirit Empress, oh, I thought it was going to target the tower there for a sec. Goes for the Wall Breakers. Honestly, this is a pretty decent opportunity to get a Skeleton King. Potentially, yeah, let's go for the Skelly King here. Go for some bats. Oh, Skelly King's actually coming back. So we might be able to get a nice Skelly King ability going here. Potentially, let's see. Yeah, it's going to take out all the bats. Let's just go for the ability, because we can. I don't want to use the ground version yet. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the Spirit Empress. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Currently, I think it's maybe like I'll say like a C tier unit, honestly. Like, there's certain decks I think it works well in, and then there's just certain decks that I think it is basically useless in, you know what I mean? It just really depends on the deck. And I don't know, like, I think the fact that it can be either a 2 elixir card, or sorry, 2 elixir, a 3 elixir, or 6 elixir card is a little bit gimmicky, perhaps. But I don't know, this thing could get us a lot of damage here. Look at that damage from the Spirit Empress. The Mortar also getting us some pretty good damage there. Gets another hit for us. We can start up another Spirit Empress in the back. And we're about to get the Evo Mortar going as well. Let's get our Skelly King down. The bats are going to take out the Evo Mortar, unfortunately, but that's okay. We have a pretty solid counter push we're about to build up. Let's get the miner down. We might actually, let's get the ground Spirit Empress down here, honestly. And we can do our Skelly King ability. We got a nice tank in the ground Spirit Empress. Look at the Spirit Empress's ground and air. Look at that. Okay, you know what? Spirit Empress honestly kind of went off in that matchup. It was doing a really good job of doing some high DPS to a lot of his units there, and just like cleared out a lot of the swarm. Like, not terribly. Honestly, I think in Mortar, I'm gonna give it the Spirit Empress along with the Hunter, the Fisherman. I was about to say the Funk, the Fisherman and the Monk, and the Rage and the Log as our two small spells. Honestly, we basically have the Spirit Empress in here instead of a big spell, so we'll kind of see how it works in this deck. I'm not really too sure how it's going to work. Honestly, this looks like a little bit weird, but depending on the matchup, it might actually be kind of decent. Yeah, let's just cycle a Hunter here, try and get to that evolution just as fast as possible. Up against the cheap pizza here from Italia. That's, if you're an Italian, you probably shouldn't be named cheap pizza. Honestly, it feels like it just goes against your culture. I'll kind of just see what the Hunter and the Spirit Empress do here. I could have went in with an RG, but I do want to kind of chill out. Honestly, let's rage up the Spirit Empress. See if you can actually get that witch. Come on. Oh, nearly dead. Let's just log it down. Looks like we are maybe up against some kind of graveyard deck here, though. Oh, okay. Boss Bandit is interesting, honestly. Let's go for the Spirit Empress here. I actually wanted to go for the ground version of it, but dude, it's actually kind of annoying. Like, I wish there was a way to, like, I guess there is a way to pick which one you want, but sometimes, like, stuff like that happens where I wish I had a certain version of the card down, and whatever. It is what I just gotta, like, wake up and realize how much elixir I have. But honestly, I'm not really too sure what the hell this guy is using. He's got some kind of weird boss bandit deck. We are gonna cycle the Hunter once again just to get to the evolution. Might try and get a monk down as well to tank that boss bandit. There we go. Oh, he does ability. I screwed up the placement of the monk as well, which is kind of devastating. So they did actually rework the boss bandit though, eh? At least I think they did. Like, I'm pretty sure it costs a little bit more to actually use the... Okay, yeah, it is a graveyard deck. I had a feeling. Okay, let's just pop a Fisherman onto this witch. Damn, that Spirit Empress didn't really do the best against that graveyard, eh? Okay, well, we just gonna have to gear up a Royal Giant and see what we can do. I'm not loving this card with the RG, I can't lie. It doesn't seem to have much synergy. Let's try and see if we can build up a massive push here, though. We've got the Monk, we've got the Spirit Empress, the Boss Bandit coming in. Let's rage all of this and see if we can get a massive push going. The poison comes down for him. Spirit Empress, wow, he didn't get any damage. Oh boy. Let's Spirit Empress. Oh yeah, it's GG. I can't defend this. Yeah, I'm not in love with the Spirit Empress in RG. Honestly, I don't think it works too well. I'm honestly gonna give it like a 2 out of 10. Don't love that deck. I'm not gonna lie. Up next, guys, I'm gonna be trying this in Goblin Drill cycle. I have a feeling this could actually work pretty decently well. The Spirit Empress is gonna be our only air unit slash mini tank in the entire deck, which could be interesting. It's gonna be basically serving two purposes. So if we go up against any air decks, we're probably going to be using the 6 elixir version a little bit more. But if we go up against anything that's like kind of spammy, we're going to be using that 3 elixir mini tank version probably a bit more. So I'm interested to see how this will work in this deck. But let's see, Mehdi is our opponent here from Iran Warriors. And okay, he's already throwing some emotes at me. Let's just cycle a couple cards. Honestly, I think I'll just poison down that princess. I kind of like the new Fire Spirit. It looks really cool. Like, it just looks a little bit more... Oh, jeez. Well, Bomber. And honestly, let's also go for the Ground Spirit Empress. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That one little goblin there just got him a bunch of damage. But it's okay. Let's see what this little Ground Spirit Empress can do. Bomber throw. Oh, okay, I'm just not gonna throw him. That's fine. Let's just do our Fire Spirit onto the Dark. I kind of screwed up the timing there. I can never time the Dark Goblin correctly, man. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just gonna have to do this with the Bomber. Unfortunately, he gets a couple hits with the Princess. is unfortunate. I'll just pop a cannon down, single to the evolution, I guess. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling a drill here. Usually you don't want to go in with the drill in, like single elixir, but I'm just kind of feeling it. Let's poison down this gang. And we are down some elixir now, so I do gotta be a little bit careful. Okay, interesting. I feel like I'm gonna be using the ground version of the Spirit Empress a little bit more than the... Let's actually predict the princess at the bridge. Yes, I dupe. Okay, or not. I thought I predicted it in time, but I don't know how you're supposed to predict that in time. Let's do the drill. Let's do the fire spirit. He's probably gonna... Oh no, he goes for the knight. Come on. Oh, spirit didn't jump. I do have the Evo Snow, but I want to save it for double elixir. So you know what? Let's go for the Spirit Empress now as we hop into double elixir. Honestly, that should all go down. Honestly, not a bad defense at all. Spirit Empress putting in the work over there on the right side. Let's drill. Let's get the snowball down. Dang, he actually throws a cannon down, but still, it's going to be pretty good damage. So I'm kind of okay with that interaction. Let's get another Spirit Empress down. We'll poison. Honestly, he'll probably have to Goblin Gang that. No, he goes for the knight. Let's do this and this. We will snowball over here. And then, honestly, let's just Evo Cannon. Oh, that's a really good Evo Cannon. Really solid Evo Cannon from us taking out the princess. And some of the Goblin actually got a little bit more damage than I would have liked, but oh well. Cannon's in a decent spot. Let's get a Spirit Empress at the back. Man, this is a tough matchup, man. Really tough matchup. We're gonna cycle to another. Let's just snowball this. Let's do cannon up high. Let's get another Spirit Empress. Then we can go for the drill. I gotta stop putting it in front like that because he just keeps on predicting it. Yeah, with the cannon. So I gotta like kind of mix it up a bit, I think. Let's get... This is a tough matchup, dude. He's gonna... Oh my god, the Goblin Barrel on the freaking right side, dude. I think I lost. Let's try and get a drill down and hope for the best, I guess. He does go for another freaking cannon. Poison. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do. Cannon. Nice Evo Cannon there. We can bomber this barrel, please. Nice. I saw it go in deep. We gotta try and clutch up here, man. We'll get another poison down. Come on, kill the cannon. Let's also honestly snowball this as well. Oh my god. Spirit Empress, please. No, no. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Log bait. That was a tough matchup not having the log, but it is what it is. Honestly, I don't feel like it's that bad in this deck, though. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I think there are other decks that probably work better in, but I don't know, it doesn't feel that bad. Alright, next up, guys, we've got Lava Hound. Honestly, I feel like this is the deck I would think a Spirit Empress would work the best in. I mean, it's an air unit slash ground unit, and so, I mean, the fact that you have the decision between both of them in a Hound deck, I think, is where it could potentially shine in. It's got the range, it's got the damage to go behind the Hound, and also it's very spell resistant, so if people start fireballing or lightning, you know, throwing lightnings and stuff at our Spirit Empress, it's not gonna die, so we'll have to see how this goes. I have a feeling this could be a pretty good, like, deck. I have a feeling this has the potential to be a pretty good deck. What's he gonna go for with these bad EK arrows? Honestly, let's just, I was about to start up the Spirit Empress and go kind of crazy, but we'll start up a Mega Minion, kind of feel out Mari 26 here. You know what, now we'll go for it. Go for the Spirit Empress. See if he goes for anything in the other lane. This, I think, is a Mortar deck. You know what, I'm just gonna go crazy crazy. Let's go in with the Hound in front of this Spirit Empress. He comes with the Skeleton King. Oh, dude. This is going to be really good for us. We'll zap down the bats. Spirit Empress is about to go ham right now. Okay, let's go for some Skeleton Dragons as well. Down in the middle. Take out the Mortar. Take out the Ice Whiz. Come on, get there. Come on, Spirit Empress, get some damage at least. Okay, it does get a hit. And that's it. Oh, that's all we got. Are you serious? Okay, well, it's fine. I actually got more damage on the left somehow. I think it was just me splitting the Skeleton Dragons. Honestly, I think we've got a pretty good matchup here against Mortar. So, we might actually be able to snag a win. We'll have to see though. Let's go for a Valkyrie. He goes for the Skeleton King. Unfortunately, the Tombstone's gonna allow him to get a lot of value out of that Skelly King. That's a really odd Mortar placement, honestly. We've got the Spirit Empress to DPS down the Skelly King. Honestly, I'm gonna go for another Hound in front of our Spirit Empress. It's just gonna, I think we're just gonna get a lot of value out of this, doing this the way we keep doing it. Spirit Empress sniping down. Oh, can I zap these in time? Nice, I did actually. Holy crap. Cannon card's gonna go down. Let's fireball the Ice Wizard. And oh yeah, he's in a lot of trouble now. He's in a lot of trouble. Spirit Empress on the tower. Mega Minion better get on the tower. Oh yeah, that's the tower gone, baby. So let's go for another Tombstone. Let's split some Skeleton Dragons. He's definitely gonna try and come in with Evo Mortar. Yep, there it is. Let's go for the Valkyrie. I think, yes, the Mortar is targeting that. Let's Evo Zap this. Nice, predicting the bats. We're gonna take a little bit of damage here, but honestly, that's okay. Because we're just barely got any damage on that tower the whole game. You know what, we'll just go for a ground. Spirit Empress in the pocket to tank for all of this. And there we go. That is GG, baby. Good game. Honestly, that felt very natural and very good. I mean, I think we also just got a pretty good matchup there, but in Lava Hound, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Honestly, I feel like it works well on Hound, being that it's both air and ground. And honestly, there might even be cases where you sub out the Spirit Empress for a Valkyrie, just being that it can be that mini tank that you need in your deck, and maybe get some guards in it at some point, or I don't know, just kind of spitballing my idea. But yeah, 9 out of 10 for Lava Hound. I think it works very well. Next, guys, we are going to be trying this out with a few different beatdown decks. The first one being E-Golem. We've got the E-Drag evolution, the Zap evolution again, along with the Battle Healer, the Goblin Machine, the E-Golem, all stuff you normally see in it, and the Goblin Curse NATO. Spirit Empress, I have a feeling, could work pretty well in this deck. You never know until you try it, but we will see. We will see. I have a feeling this beatdown is where Spirit Empress might work the best. Honestly, that's just my gut instinct. Oh, I'm actually just gonna activate King off rip here with the NATO. It's a very good start. Let's just go for our Battle Healer in a spot where it's gonna get absolutely no value. That's pretty devastating. Actually, I placed that Battle Healer way too low. And let's just cycle an Electro Dragon, honestly, just to get to the evolution a little bit faster. And okay, he just got a pretty decent amount of damage on us there, honestly. Let's go for the Spirit Empress again. It's gonna be able to take out his dart. Honestly, it looks like he's got a lot of spam, so the Goblin Curse seems like it's gonna be able to come in kind of clutch here. Oh, like right now. Like right now, baby. Come on, Goblin Curse. Look at that. Look at that Goblin Curse. He has to zap it, but that just got so much damage off rip. He's coming in with a boss bandit because he thinks I just used a bunch of elixir, but I honestly really didn't use all that much. Let's get a Battle Healer down to heal up this machine as it's taking damage from the boss bandit. And oh yeah, we're good. We are so golden, dude. That's a really, really good start. Battle Healer is about to come in and take out the Goblin Gang. I don't even think I need to do Spirit Empress, take out the goblins, take out the miner. And not in love with that Dark Goblin. Spirit Empress will one-shot that. Don't know what the hell this guy is thinking. So yeah, you know what? He just gave us a lot of elixir. Let's go for the E-Golem in the back. We're about to build up a big boy push. By the way, I think I mentioned it earlier, but the boss bandit got a pretty decent nerf on its ability. I think it costs, oh geez. Let's do this. I need to Evo Zap this. Okay, well, let's just go on with the Spirit Empress. Okay, dude, have you not learned? We're gonna Goblin Curse. That actually is a pretty good Goblin Curse. I think that just took the tower for us. It did indeed. We did give him a lot of elixir out of that, but I think we'll be okay. Let's Goblin Machine. Let's E-Dragon. I'm gonna go for... Battle Healer, hopefully to help us out. Let's Spirit Empress the Dark Gob, and that will one-shot it. Very good. Okay, I think we survive here. Let's Goblin Curse and Zap those bats down just to get a nice counter push, and there we go, boys. That worked quite well in Eagle. He says, oops. I actually really like that. I think so far in Beatdown, I'm gonna give it I'll give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I feel like there are cards that could substitute out for the Spirit Empress and potentially even work a little bit better, but I just like having the option between a ground and an air unit if I'm in a pinch. So far 7.5 out of 10 in Eagle, but let's try a different Beatdown deck. Okay, next up we've got the E-Giant. I have a feeling this is going to work very well in this as well. It's our only air unit once again, so again, if we're up against Hound, we're going to have to use the air version a lot more, but if we don't have much air to worry about, maybe we'll pop in some ground Spirit Empresses, I don't know, but here we go up against a Rambo, what a name, and let's see what Rambo is cooking up here. Oh wow, he just comes in with an Ice Spirit and a Dark Gob. We got the guards to deal with that nice and easy for us. And okay, we're up against Log Bait. Honestly, I feel like this is going to be a pretty decent matchup. Obviously, I don't have the log, but we do have a lot of other units that will get the job done for us instead of a log. I'm not too sure why he just said thanks there. We're going to kick this guy's ass because he's already BMing. He is already BMing. Let's honestly go for a Spirit Empress at the bridge like this. Maybe snipes down the cannon. We can get a nice ability going. But we will take out the Valkyrie. Dark Goblin. Come on, turn around and shoot the dart. Oh, it shoots the Ice Spirit. That's fine though. We can get our guards down on that. So this guy isn't going to have a big spell. We can just bomber that barrel. I'll say thanks back to him. And we've got a matchup here, guys. We've got quite a cool matchup. Let's go for a cannon like this just to cycle to our evolution. And nice, we do predict the princess. Let's go for a tornado here just to bring it across and kill it. And I think let's just go for the Electro Giant now. We've got the guards ready. He comes in with the Evo barrel and the dart. Honestly, that's gonna hurt a lot, but the bomber can help us out a bit. Okay, that hurt. I can't lie, that hurt. Did a lot of damage on both towers there. I want to get a Spirit Empress down in the middle to snipe down this cannon. So let's go for it here. It goes for the ground version. I thought I had 6 elixir. That is annoying, man. Okay, not a terrible ability at least, but bro, I didn't want to do the ground version. I'm still not too sure how to... I don't know, man. Let's just go for the E-Giant. We'll go for a cannon for this dart. He actually pre-logged, which wasn't exactly the greatest thing for him to do. We do have a lightning in the pocket that honestly, I'm probably going to use right here. Let's go for some guards. Let's actually NATO this barrel this time. And I'm going to definitely lightning all of this. Let's lightning the princess. Let's lightning the cannon. Boom, boom, boom. Didn't didn't really get a whole ton of value out of that lightning, I can't lie. Let's do a Spirit Empress up high like this, distracting the dart and the gang. I think that was a pretty dang good. Spirit Empress is dead, unfortunately, but that's fine. Let's get guards on that. And I really gotta gear up a big push here, man. I really gotta gear up a big push. He doesn't have a big spell. I haven't really been able to use that to my advantage quite yet. Let's use the Spirit Empress. We're actually just gonna leave that barrel. I do have, yeah, this is gonna be a good lightning here. Here we go, boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, tornado that Dark Goblin in. Now we ability, come on, get onto the tower, something. Let's Evo Bomber, I guess. Oh, nice Evo Bomber. Let's get another E-Gen at the bridge. This is gonna be good damage. He is gonna activate King there, but it does kill the Dark Goblin. Let's get a Spirit Empress down for the cannon. Come on. This is going to be good damage. We'll ready the NATO. Let's honestly throw a lightning down to the Valkyrie. Maybe get the Spirit Empress onto the... I accidentally Evo Cannon there. But, oh, we take the tower, baby. Yeah, that's what you get for BMing, little bro. Okay, honestly, E-Giant, I also think that worked kind of well. I'm still kind of learning how to use the Spirit Empress. So there are times where I look a little bit dumb putting the card down, but with it being your only area in that deck, I'm gonna give it another like 8 out of 10. I like it in E-Giant. And last but not least, for our final beatdown deck, I want to use it in Giant Beatdown with the Boss Bandit. We got triple spell going here with the Zap, the Rage, and the Goblin Curse, which could all be pretty disgusting against the right deck. I hope I go up against that freaking like Boss Bandit, like spam log bait garbage deck, man. I hate that deck so much, but yeah, this is actually also going to be my first time using the reworked Boss Bandit, so that'll be interesting. And let's see what Rishal has got for us. We'll just cycle a Zap. He also cycles a Zap. Let's cycle our Eye Drag just to get to that evolution a little bit faster. And he's going to go for a Sparky in the other lane. Let's go for our Spirit Empress. I'm probably going to need this Boss Bandit, or honestly, we could even go... how do we want to do this? Let's go, honestly, for our Giant here. And then, oh wow, the Eye Drag. Honestly, you know what? The Giant and the Spirit Empress should clean up this Sparky. And maybe I go in with a Boss Bandit at the bridge. It's going to be very aggressive, but let's just try it. Boss Bandit and the Spirit Empress. I feel like let's actually go for the ability here, and then we can go guards for that mini P.E.K.K.A. And this Boss Bandit's still going to be up. Oh my god, come on, Boss Bandit, get in there. Get in there, Boss Bandit. Nice! Boss Bandit on the tower. Very, very nice, dude. That card is still so ridiculously good, man. I don't know what they gotta do to, like, nerf that card, but, I mean, the ability is still pretty dang good. It actually costs 1 elixir still, but they just don't have, like, a bar. So I feel like that's, if anything, is that not a little bit better? Like, you don't have to wait to use the ability. You can just use it on, like, whenever you want. We'll do this. Okay, he has a Mother Witch. Is that Eye Drag gonna kill it? No, it's not. That's fun. We'll kind of just... oh. Okay, you know what I gotta do here? I gotta Boss Bandit the Mother Witch and then throw some guards down. Uh-oh, this isn't good. This is not good at all. I need to Eye Drag. Yeah, I think I just lost that tower, but we do have the Eye Drag evolution down at least, along with potentially, like, oh, he went for a Sparky in the other lane. You cheeky bastard. He thinks he can defend this, I guess. So let's go in with the Spirit Empress and the Eye Drag evolution. Yeah, I just don't see how he's gonna defend that, so we'll leave that tower there. Let's Evo Zap the Sparky. Boom, boom, that tower's gone. We can go guards for this Sparky. And dude, what is that Dark Prince? What is that Dark Prince? Dude, the Eye Drag evolution's still kind of going off. It might get a lot of down. I was not gonna get anything on that king tower. But oh my god, I didn't even realize how low we had his tower on the right there though. So let's go for the. He's trying to. Are you serious, little bro? Let's just rage this up and win the game. What is he thinking there? I don't know what the heck Rishal was smoking before this game, but I don't think he realized his tower is only on 500 HP. Honestly, I really like this card in beatdown. I think it works very well. Giant beatdown, I'm gonna give it another, I'll say like 8.5 out of 10, but overall beatdown, I'm gonna say 8. I think that was right in the middle, that I averaged all of them out. I think it works well in beatdown, man. Honestly, consider it. I would definitely consider it if you are looking for another card to add to your beatdown decks. There's a couple more serious decks I want to try the Spirit Empress in. One of them being this deck here, Graveyard or Splash Yard, whatever you want to call it. This isn't Splash Yard. This is just a pretty nasty Evo Witch Graveyard deck. I have a feeling this has the potential to be one of the better decks that we use in the video. We'll have to see, but I think the fact that it can be both air and ground unit, and it is very tanky and very like defensive in nature because it's slow and does a lot of damage on defense. I have a feeling this has the best potential to be like a work of art here in this. So we'll have to see what we go against Deadpool, and it looks like we are up against some kind of log bait deck with the Mighty Miner. Let's go for the Spirit Empress in the back. And did that rocket actually, wow, that's unfortunate. I didn't think he was going to have the rocket in this deck, honestly. Seeing the Mighty Miner, but he does indeed have the rocket, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful when using that Spirit Empress and even the Witch. But yeah, let's get the Witch down there. Doesn't really do a whole lot to the cannon. Let's just go for a Goblin Hut, honestly. And then we can Barb Barrel this barrel. That's what I was waiting for. I didn't want to cycle the Barb Barrel because I knew he would obviously have the Goblin Barrel. Let's honestly poison this princess because I just don't feel like dealing with it. And now we wait. We do have the Mighty Miner coming in hot. I'm gonna go for the Spirit Empress like this so that he can't rocket our tower. And the Spirit Empress at the same time. Okay. Let's actually just go for the Evo Witch here. Unfortunately, I do not have the Barb Barrel in cycle. I do want a Graveyard here, but I can't. We do just gotta be a little bit more patient here. Unfortunately, I don't like being patient, but I gotta chill out. I hope he rockets this night. If he rockets this night, I will. I unfortunately have to Barb Barrel this. I don't really have much in cycle. I could have went for the Goblin Hut, but okay, there we go. See, this is why I didn't want to do that. The Witch is probably gonna get rocketed there, but at least it's on the side that he doesn't want to rocket. Okay, you know what? Let's go for a Spirit Empress here, and then we're gonna Graveyard along with this. This could be big damage. This could be big damage. The Witch, the Graveyard, all doing some all do this a really value poison as well with it killing the princess and the Goblin Yang. Spirit Empress not really doing. Oh, actually, it does get a hit on the tower, which is good. Let's get another hut down. We'll Barb Barrel this Goblin Barrel. We'll get the Evo Knight going. It's time. It's time to gear up a pretty big push here, boys. Let's get the Witch. Let's get the Graveyard. He does bridge block it, and he just rockets our Evo Witch. But okay, now we poison that gang. That's a good bridge block from him. Barb Barrel this side. I see that. I see you, little bro. Let's just go for a Witch here. Cycle to the Evo. Get another hut down. This is really awkward, man. Do this. We'll go. Oh, dude, that's gonna be good damage on our right tower for him, I think. Unfortunate stuff. It's fine, honestly. Maybe we go for a Graveyard here. We can poison. Dude, this is a really annoying matchup, man. This is a really annoying matchup. We'll get another hut down. Let's go for the 6 Elixir Spirit Empress again. I'm really not loving this matchup at all. He goes for a Mighty Miner ability. Honestly, I think this is where we graveyard 100%. We gotta go like this. Let's go for the ground Spirit Empress over here. Oh, dude, look at her. Oh, the graveyard got a lot of damage there. Got a lot of damage. Let's get another witch going. I want to try and get one more Evo. Oh, actually, you know what? He did just log. Let's try and force a graveyard here. He is gonna do that. Let's poison the gang. He might try and start rocket cycling. So let's do this and this. Come on, don't you dare get a bunch of damage. Oh, I think that's in rocket range. Oh, dude. Very close, very close. Honestly, only 238 damage away. That's not that bad. I kind of like it in that deck, man. I can't lie. I didn't win with it, but I kind of like it in that deck. I'll give it, honestly, I know I didn't win with it, but I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. I kind of liked it in this deck, and I feel like in better hands, it'd probably work a little bit better. I don't know, maybe try this deck out yourself and see if I'm just bad with that card, maybe. Last so-called meta deck that I want to try it in is Log Bait. I feel like this isn't going to work very well at all, I'm not going to lie. I just want to try it because it's, the whole video is trying it in every, like meta deck I can think of, but I don't know, man, this might be a little bit weird. We basically have, like a slightly more traditional log bait deck, but instead of like a building or a big spell, we have the Spirit Empress in here. I maybe could have swapped out the Knight for like a rocket or something, because we do have the like Spirit Empress as like a kind of like a mini tank, but I don't know, man, we're gonna just try our best. I'm not a log bait user at all, so this is going to be a bit of a struggle for me, I feel like, but we'll try our best. Let's honestly go for a princess like this, just to take out this Valkyrie. He's gonna go for an archer queen in the back. That's the first time my screen went black today, so that's actually kind of a positive, I suppose. Goblin barrel down again, because I think I've outcycled his. No, I haven't outcycled his log. Yeah, unfortunate. We can get the knight down for this queen, which is gonna take out the knight, but still, oh, dude, really, wow, that's unfortunate stuff. Let's go for a princess at the bridge. Unfortunately, goes for the Valk, but not in time. Let's go for a Spirit Empress, which I placed really poorly. I can't even lie to you. So bad. And he goes for an Expo. Oh, Jesus. This isn't good. I just gotta wait for that Expo to target and then Dark Goblin, honestly. And, dude, this guy is BMing me with an Expo deck. I mean, that's pretty par for the course, honestly. Pretty par for the course. And so he does get his early damage. And honestly, let's mute this guy. This guy's pissing me off already. Okay. Wait, this game is certainly not over, man. There's definitely outplay potential for us here. Let's go for the princess at the bridge again. Does go for the archer queen. Let's go for our knight. Spirit Empress as well. I'm still kind of like trying to see how the range is. Let's go for the barrel. Let's go for the Dark Gob Evo in the other lane. Come on, Dark Gob. Oh, dude, this sucks. This really sucks. Let's go for the knights, like so. I might go for the Spirit Empress on the ground here as well, honestly, just to tank. Oh god, yeah, I lost, guys. Honestly, like I said, I was trying log bait here because I just felt like I had to, because, it's log bait. But even like going into this, I had a feeling it was not going to work very well. And yeah, there goes both of my potion damage. I'm hoping we go up against somebody that has a lot of swarm and we'll be able to maybe get a nice amount of Goblin Curses down, but seeing as this guy has a Royal Chef, I'm not gonna get my hopes up, so let's go for the Spirit Empress. By the way, if you guys don't know how the Spirit Empress works with mirror, you actually can only mirror the version that you just used, so I was wondering how it would work with the mirror, but yeah, like, you can only mirror the Spirit Empress, like, air version, so let's honestly just do that now, because we can get a nice heal spirit going to potentially do nothing, and we'll just maybe get a fire spirit, and honestly, those Spirit Empresses are going to get some good damage. He also has the Spirit Empress. Bro, look at how much damage, early damage you just got from that. He says, wow, so that was fantastic, fantastic stuff. We got our Spirit Empress to counter his, and he Goblin Curse raged my Spirit Empress. I don't know if that was the best idea from free win, but yeah, we can go for honestly another mirror to Spirit Empress, and there's the P.E.K.K.A. Okay, so this guy has Goblin Giant, P.E.K.K.A, Goblin Machine, it looks like. Luckily, I don't think he has too many cards aside from his Spirit Empress to deal. Honestly, let's just Goblin Curse and zap that bomber down, just to completely get it off the map. And I'm gonna go for another Spirit Empress here to deal with that P.E.K.K.A, and with his Spirit Empress here. No way that gets it. Okay, that's awkward. He's gonna Goblin Curse my Spirit Empress again. I don't know what he's thinking with the Goblin Curse rage. Let's just cycle a couple more spirits at him. Also, I'll go for another fire spirit because we can. And there comes the P.E.K.K.A. Okay, let's go for a Spirit Empress. I need to cycle to another one, honestly. Dude, look at all the spirits. We'll go for the Evo Ice Spirit at the back. And I just need another Spirit Empress to help us out. We're gonna Goblin Curse these as well, just for the damage amplification here. Ice Spirit. I need, honestly, the Ground Spirit Empress to like help kite away the Goblin Giant. Oh god, the Goblin Curse is being really mean. Dude, no, I wanted the Air Spirit Empress. I'm an idiot. I didn't realize which Spirit Empress was coming out. Oh, dude, that's so annoying. That actually kind of screwed me there, but hey, it is what it is. We were never going to win against a guy using Goblin Giant, P.E.K.K.A, using Spirit Empress with Spirit Cycle, but hey, I think we did pretty well today. Let me know what you guys think of the Spirit Empress. Do you think it's a good card? And what deck type do you think it works best in after watching this video? Honestly, I feel like Hound is going to be really good with it, and also certain